Reitmeyer.
Introducing the non-starters, the Section 8 AAA champions of ROCORI Spartans.
The non-starters will now be introduced for ROCORI. Ryan Mathry. Number 15, Eddie Scher. Number 20, Ethan Hash. Number 23 is Mason Thielen. Number 33, Jim Willenbring. Number 35, Kyle Peterson. 41, Ted Griffin. 43, Neil Thomas. 45, Stephen Krohn. And number 51, Jeff Donnet. Monticello cheerleaders will now be introduced along with the alternates for the Monticello Magic. Starting lineups now introduced alternately. ROCORI 22-3, Monticello 21-4. For ROCORI, 6-foot guard, senior Eric Schmitz. For Monticello, number 34, guard Brian Gowdy. For the Spartans, at the other guard, number 25, a 6-foot senior, Kenny Meyer. And for Monticello, at the other guard, number 45, Dusty Decker. At the forwards, for the Spartans, number 13, 6'4", senior, Dan Hondel. And for the Magic, at the other forward, number 40, John Reeves. At the other forward, for the Spartans, number 55, a 6'5", junior, Jason Krohn. And for Monticello, at the other forward, number 42, Sam Johnson. At center for ROCORI, number 53, a 6'6", junior, Mike Van Neville. And for Monticello, number 55, 7-foot senior, Joe Prisabilla. Monticello is coached by Max Lavelle. The Spartans are coached by Bob Brink, assisted by Matt Hibbison and Matt Drager. Sportsmanship code will now be read. Eddie Scher of ROCORI, along with Tony Hoagland of Monticello.
State basketball tournament. We appreciate your attendance at this tournament and hope you enjoy it. State basketball tournament is being played under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair play and good sportsmanship among the players and coaches. As athletes, we ask that spectators promote the ideals of good sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for our opponents and the calls of the officials.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem, and then we will get on with the quarterfinal game between ROCORI and Monticello. Basketball here at Hallenbeck Hall, getting ready for the opening tip of tonight's game. It'll be the ROCORI Spartans, the Monticello Magic. Winner moves on to the Civic Center on Thursday. Coach Bob Brink coming into tonight's game, 660 wins, 214 losses. Hopefully, Bob will get his 661 tonight. Spartans out on the floor, ready to go. Last instructions given to Monticello. They're coming out on the floor. They're led by the All-Stater, the All-American, Joe Prisabilla. First team, or McDonald's All-American, headed to the University of Minnesota next year. We're getting ready for the opening tap. I'm Dickie V. I'll be bringing it to you live from Hallenbeck Hall, along with Little Lee by my side. Opening tap is controlled by Monticello. ROCORI's going to come out in a 2-3 to start her off here. Gowdy with the ball. Over to Reeves on the side. Back to Gowdy at the point to Decker for three. Decker hits it. 3-0 Monticello. Meyer with the ball. Meyer to Schmitz at the point. Into Dan Hondel. Danny puts it up. Blocked.
Goaltending by Prisabella. The ball was on its way down. Nice shot by Danny. He's got to take it right to him.
Goaltending on Joe Prisabilla. It's a 3-2 ball game. There was a traveling call right there. Reeves took a step, no call. Decker with the ball over to Gowdy. Gowdy inside to Johnson. Johnson puts it up. Easy layup underneath. It's 5-2 Monticello. Crone with the ball. Monticello in a man-to-man. Handel with the ball over to Van Neville. Van Neville from 17. No good. It was a hard off the glass. Rebound down to Monty.
ROCORI's dropping back into a 2-3, and they're going to try to keep the inside back.
Reeves with the ball into Prisabilla. Prisabilla, Handel on him. Underneath to Johnson. He finds Johnson again. Monticello with an early 7-2 lead. Schmitz with the ball over to Krohn. Krohn, bad pass out of bounds intended for Van Neville. We're going to have a timeout here very early. ROCORI wants to talk it over. Monticello 7, ROCORI 2. I think ROCORI here, Lee, a little tight in the outset. Very early here, 7-2, nothing to get excited about yet. But we don't want to get down to them too far because it's going to be tough to come back.
Yeah, I think that's why Bob called timeout. They were pretty much standing around on offense. Nobody was cutting through. Bob just wanted to call a 20-second timeout here. Tell them they got to keep moving, get into the offense, and get some good looks again tonight.
Reeves to inbound the ball to Gowdy. Down to Prisabilla, cross court to Reeves. Back to Gowdy, to Reeves. Reeves for three, puts it up and hits it. 10-2 Monticello, all over ROCORI here in the opening quarter. Dan Handel with the ball, he drives, puts it up from 10. No good, it's hard off the rim. Prisabilla with the ball to Decker. Decker losing the ball out of bounds. Off ROCORI, it will remain Monticello's ball.
It looks like Monticello's game plan here is to get down the court quick. If they're open on the outside, take the shot, and if not, pack it down low.
Prisabilla put it up, the ball blocked by Van Neville. Gowdy with the ball, takes it into Prisabilla. Prisabilla underneath. Van Neville's going to be called for the foul. Decker to inbound. He finds Prisabilla on the baseline. Prisabilla throws it out of bounds, intended for Reeves and out of bounds. Turnover, Monticello. Monticello has only been out-rebounded one time this year, so that's a big thing ROCORI's got to overcome. They've got to dominate the boards, give Monticello one shot at the basket on each possession. Krohn with the ball to Dan Handel. Then he takes it in, puts it up from 10, and he hits it.
That's Danny's shot. That's what he's going to have to do if he wants to score, is try to beat his guy with his first step right away and pull up and hit about the 12-foot jumper and don't over-penetrate.
Reeves with the ball to Gowdy, down to Sam Johnson. Johnson back to Gowdy on the wing, guarded by Kenny Meyer. Gowdy takes it in, penetrates, dishes it off to Prisabilla, underneath to Johnson, puts it up. No good, rebound to Schmitz. Schmitz down to Handel. Danny back to Krohn. Krohn for three. No good, it's short. Rebound, Van Neville, he loses it. Picked up by Reeves, then to Gowdy. Jeff Donne to check in for ROCORI. Foul is going to be called on number 25, Ken Meyer. Kenny got a hand in there. Second team foul on ROCORI. Reeves the inbound right in front of us at the half-court line. Finds Gowdy on the inbound. ROCORI in a man-to-man defense here. Schmitz on Gowdy, over to Johnson, over to Decker, underneath to Prisabilla. Puts it up. Unbelievable shot.
Yeah, he had his back to the basket and just shot it backwards. Went right in.
12-4, Monticello. Handel with the ball. To Van Neville. Van Neville puts it up in traffic. He's going to be fouled. Foul is on number 55, Joe Prisabilla. That's his first. Sean McGuire, along with number 35, Chad Quill, into the game for the Magic. Donne into the game for ROCORI. Schmitz with the ball in the backcourt, guarded by Gowdy. He finds Donne. ROCORI running through their offense, intended for Dan Hondel, slapped away. Back to Hondel. Back to Schmitz at the point. Schmitty drives through the lane, puts it up. Blocked by Prisabilla. Regained by Van Neville to Krohn. Krohn puts it up. It's short off the rim. Rebound down to Prisabilla. Prisabilla comes up court. Cross court to number 35 is Quill. Shot no good by Gowdy, out of bounds to ROCORI.
Monticello looks pretty much relaxed, willing to run their offense and get the good shot. And ROCORI right now seems a little rattled, ain't getting a very good look at the bucket, and any clear good shot looks at the bucket and the shot.
Eric Schmitz over to Krohn. Krohn down to Dan Hondel. Hondel from 17, he hits it. Danny Hondel with a nice two-pointer from the baseline, makes it a 12-6 game, cuts that lead in half. Gowdy with the ball for Monticello, guarded by Schmitz. Over to McGuire. McGuire guarded by Donne. Back to Gowdy at the point. Schmitz on him. Down to Decker, inside to Prisabilla. Prisabilla makes a nice move underneath and puts it in. The 7-footer is hard to stop.
They're just trying to get the ball down the low and get Vinny and Prisabilla, and make Vinny try to stop him by himself.
Dan Hondel once again scoring. Nice one-hander going through the lane, put up by Danny Hondel. He's keeping us in it up to this point. 14-8 Monticello, 2:17 remain in the quarter. Foul is on number 11, Eric Schmitz. Number 5, Ryan Mathry into the ballgame for ROCORI, along with number 12, Jeff Gowdy for Monticello. Jason Krohn coming out of the ballgame, being replaced by Mathry. Decker for 3, puts it up, it's long, airballs it. Gowdy with the rebound to Prisabilla, underneath to McGuire. McGuire guarded by Donne, puts it up and in. Mathry with the ball. Over to Schmitz to Donne. Donne to Hondel. Danny Hondel against Decker, puts it up again. No good, rebound. Prisabilla to Decker. Back to Jeff Gowdy. To Quill. Quill down to Prisabilla. Against Van Neville, puts it up from 8, no good. Rebound, Van Neville. .128 remain here in the quarter. 8-point lead for the Magic. Donne with the ball to Hondel. Back to Van Neville to Mathry at the point. Guarded by Gowdy to Donne. ROCORI running through their offense here. Donne gets tied up, gets the ball back to Schmitz. ROCORI to look for probably one shot here. 1 minute remain, down to Dan Hondel. To Van Neville. Van Neville puts it up off the glass, hit the side of the backboard and slanted in and scored. Unbelievable shot. 16-10. Monticello. Prisabilla with the ball, goes inside left-handed, puts it up in traffic. Foul is called. Foul is on Donne, number 51, that's his first. Number 40, Reeves, and number 34, Brian Gowdy back into the ballgame, replacing Decker and Jeff Gowdy. Prisabilla at the line to shoot a pair. Prisabilla hits the first free throw. And the second one by Prisabilla also good. 18-10, Monticello. Schmitz with the ball for the Spartans over the 10-second line. Gonna go for one shot. 23 seconds remain here in the opening quarter. A basket here would be nice before the buzzer. 18-10, there's Hondel again, off the glass and in. Danny Hondel playing an outstanding first quarter. Gowdy with the ball, no good at the buzzer. ROCORI comes back to make it look very respectable. We're at the end of one. It's Monticello 18, ROCORI 12. Danny Hondel must have had 8 to 10 points that opening quarter. Don't you think there, Little Lee?
Yeah, I think Danny Hondel's right now, he's keeping the Spartans in the game, and the way it looks is Monticello's game plan here is just to work the ball around, try to get it down to Prisabella and let Prisabella work. They feel that no one can stop Prisabella one-on-one here, and that's the Spartans are in a man-to-man, and so far it's been working. On the offensive end, I think the Spartans got to start opening up the outside a little bit and get some shots from the outside so it gives them a lane to drive.
Exactly, not many shots. Danny Hondel, definitely their offense here in the first quarter for ROCORI. Crone, it looks like, will be back into the ball game. And Meyer back in for the Spartans, a starting unit back in for ROCORI. And I'm sure Monticello will counter with McGuire, Reeves, Decker, Johnson. Prisabilla not in the game at this time. Brian Gowdy into the game. Crone takes her to the hole, strong. He's fouled by McGuire. Prisabilla to report back in. Fouls on McGuire. That is his first team foul. It's going to send Crone to the line. Crone at the line to shoot two. First one by Crone is short off the front of the rim. Second one by Crone, nothing but net. 18-13, Monticello. Prisabilla with the ball. Over to Reeves.
ROCORI needs a big stop right here.
To Gowdy, back to Reeves. ROCORI applying some pressure in the backcourt. There's 10-second call. No, he got her across. Down to Decker for three. It's short. To Schmitz. Crone with the rebound. Big board. Big possession here for ROCORI. They can cut her to three. Over to Schmitz at the point. Just underway, second quarter. 5-point lead for the Magic. Down to Crone on the wing, on the far wing. He finds Hondel. Over to Schmitz. Nice bounce pass inside to Crone. Foul's going to be called on Dusty Decker. That's Decker's first, team third. Crone to inbound underneath the Spartan basket. Inbounds to Meyer. Meyer's going to take her into the paint. He drives through, puts it up left-handed. Going to have a foul called on ROCORI. Foul is going to be on Dan Hondel. That's Danny's first personal. I never saw that, Lee. What happened there? Do you know? Did you see anything?
Yeah, he was driving to the hole, and Danny kind of stepped up for this box to screen his guy off, and the ref called him for a moving screen there. Now Danny's picking up his second now.
Danny Hondel getting a hand in. Prisabilla trying to swat the ball away. So two quick fouls on Dan Hondel. Boy, we don't need that this early in the ball game. Jeff Donne to report in to fill in for Hondel. Gowdy with the ball for Monticello. Over to Johnson. Johnson back to Gowdy. Gowdy to Reeves. Back to Gowdy to Reeves. Reeves for three, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Brizabilla called with the foul over the back of Jason Crone. He's going to be called. That's going to be his second.
That's what ROCORI wants to try to do, is get Brizabilla in foul trouble.
Get inside position on Brizabilla. That's exactly what Jason did. Brizabilla going over the back, getting his second ringer. Schmitz with the ball in the backcourt. Over to Crone. Crone's going to take her to the hole, pops back out to Schmitz. Over to Meyer. Meyer penetrates. Back to Van Neville, to Schmitz for the trifecta. Yes!
Schmitty hits a big three. That's what we need out of him when he's open to take the shot, because he's a good shooter and he's got to take it when he's out there to leave him open.
Monticello having some problems against the ROCORI pressure in the backcourt. Turnover Monticello to Schmitz.
And your ROCORI fans are loving that.
Monticello having problems with the ROCORI press in the backcourt, and ROCORI starting to come alive on the offensive end. Meyer over to Schmitz on the wing. Schmitty looking, big three by Eric. Last possession down. Schmitty hits a big three. Back to Crone. Crone for three. Yes!
He hits the three from about 25. He was way out there. Monticello's going to call a timeout.
ROCORI wants to talk, or Monticello, wants to talk it over. ROCORI comes back. 5:41 remain. It's ROCORI 19, Monticello 18.
ROCORI fans are going crazy. Monticello's sitting there, they're in shock. ROCORI went on an 8-0 run.
So Jason Crone hitting the big beyond the arc, hits the trifecta, bringing ROCORI back to a 1-point lead.
I'll tell you, you can just see the confidence ROCORI's getting now. They're running their offense. They're getting some good open shots. They know they can go to the hole if they want, and they're much more confident the second part of this second quarter.
Couple big threes there by Eric Schmitz and Jason Crone to get us back in the ball game with ROCORI holding the 1-point lead. Winner will go on to play Thursday. I'm not real sure. I haven't looked in the tournament program who the winner would play, but let's come out of this one here first with a victory before we talk about the next game.
That's right, because whoever loses here, you're done. You go home, and you know, you work all year to get to the state tournament and down to the cities. In this new format, not a lot of people are for it, because once you lose, you're done, and you never get to go to the Big Apple.
You're exactly right there, Little Lee. This game kind of seems like a region final, does not seem like a state quarterfinal game. Back to the action. Brizabilla losing the ball. I don't know what Spartan that was that came up behind him and tapped that ball out. Did you see what?
No, I didn't. I was looking further down, and one of the Spartans came up from behind and knocked it away.
Tapped the ball away. Comes back to ROCORI. Van Neville with the ball. ROCORI being patient over to Meyer. Meyer's going to drive in, take it through, puts it up. It's short off the right end.
ROCORI's got confidence. They're going to be tough to beat now. Their shots are starting to drop.
ROCORI applying pressure on this press in the backcourt and turnover. Here comes Meyer. He's going to take her to the hole, up and in. No, it's no good. It looked like it was going in. Decker down with the rebound. There's a foul. Foul is on Meyer. ROCORI with the right idea, taking the ball, applying pressure, getting turnovers. But we have a foul here on Meyer. That's his second. It's going to send Decker to the line. That's the 7th team foul on ROCORI. Decker to shoot a 1-and-1. First one is good. second one by Decker is good. 21-20, ROCORI. 4:52 remain here in the first half. Schmitz with the ball. Monticello in the man-to-man. We need a run right here. Every possession is very important. Van Neville against Prisabilla. To Meyer. Meyer, nice pass, or nice shot. Kenny drills the 14-footer from the free throw line.
What ROCORI's starting to do now, if you watch, is they're trying to get Vinny outside on top of the free throw line with the ball, so it's
Bring Prisabilla out.
That's right, and it opens up the middle for the Spartans to drive.
And that's what exactly is happening. Van Neville out, playing the outside, bringing Prisabilla out. There's Prisabilla, turnaround, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Coach Brink wants an over-the-back call, no call. Decker to inbound for Monticello. Lob into Prisabilla. Prisabilla throwing it down low to Decker, tipped away, turnover Monticello.
ROCORI's playing some great defense this second quarter, and that's what's keeping Monticello probably, I think, scored 3 in a second here.
Van Neville to Meyer for the try. No, Kenny goes off the dribble, back to Schmitz. Schmitz at the point, finds Crone on the wing. Crone against Reeves, or against Gowdy, back out to Donnie to Meyer. I think Kenny might have the hot hand here tonight. Kenny loses it, regains it. Over to Donnie, inside to Crone. Jason tied up to Donnie, puts it up, foul! Foul is on Prisabilla. That is his third foul. That's going to send him to the bench for the half.
That's going to sit him down the rest of the quarter, and ROCORI fans goes nuts because that's a big advantage for ROCORI because that's going to open up the middle, and you're going to see the Spartans taking advantage of that and try to drive to the basket.
Eric Homestead to replace Prisabilla. Donnie at the line to shoot 2. First one by Donnie is up and in. 24-20, ROCORI by 4. Second one by Donnie is off. No good. Rebound comes down to the Magic. 3:18 remain here in the first half. Gowdy with the ball over to Decker. Back to Gowdy. To number 35 is Quill. Back to Gowdy, hits the 3. Meyer with the back for the Spartans. ROCORI by 1. Kenny against Gowdy, back out to Schmitz. Schmitty at the point, ROCORI with a slim 1-point lead. Into Van Neville, finds Crone underneath. Crone puts it up in traffic, up and in. Jason off the backboard, up and in.
There could have been a foul call on that shot too, but nice bucket by Jason.
To Homestead. Homestead over to Quill. Back to Brian Gowdy. Homestead to Gowdy for 3. No good. Rebound. Tied up underneath. We're going to have a foul called on number 35, Quill.
ROCORI is getting on the boards. The first quarter they were getting beat on the boards. I don't know what Bob said, but ROCORI's dominating the boards the second quarter here, and that's the difference in the ball game. Monticello's just getting one shot.
Schmitz at the point. Guarded by Quill. Into Donnie. Donnie, nice move. Over to Meyer for 3. Yes! Kenny! 3, baby! Vector.
ROCORI's loving it!
ROCORI by 6. Kenny is hot. Kenny on fire. Downtown Meyer. It'll go into Decker. Decker for 10-footer. No good.
Over the
Rebound.
back again!
Over the back on number 50, McGuire.
ROCORI's doing an outstanding job of boxing out. Monticello's crashing the boards, but they're going right over the top of the smaller Spartans.
Sam Johnson to report in for Monticello. He will come in for McGuire, I believe, will go out. That's McGuire's second foul. It's going to send Jason Crone to the line to shoot 2. I'll tell you what, it'd be great to see that second half start and Prisabilla pick up that fourth foul about a minute or two into the second half.
That's right, Dickie. All he can do is sit there and watch now till this quarter's over and try to bring him back to in the third.
Crow misses the free throw. Everybody wanted a foul called on Donnie going over the back for the rebound. No foul called. Gowdy with the ball for the Magic. Over to Decker. Decker drives through the paint, lays it up right-handed. Nice moving in. Dusty Decker goes in 29-25. ROCORI by 4. 1:24 remain in the half. What was once an 8 or a 10-point lead for Monticello has now turned into a 4-point lead for the Spartans. Crone with the ball over to Schmitz. ROCORI probably to go for one shot here. 1:10 remain here in the half. To Donnie. Good movement by the Spartans, running through their offense. Find the cutter going through back to Van Neville. Crone with the ball against Johnson. He's going to take her home. He's going to take her home.
That's a big-time move there, baby.
Jason Crone with the big by-slamma jamma over Johnson. ROCORI is going wild. ROCORI fans are going wild. ROCORI fans are going wild. Homestead is blocked. Van Neville at the board. And another foul call.
The gym is going wild. What a ball game, folks. What a ball game.
Foul is on number 52, Homestead. That is his first, going to send Mike Van Neville to the line to shoot. That's the 8th team foul on Monticello, 7 on ROCORI. Van Neville to shoot 1 and the bonus.
Dickie, that drive by Crone on the baseline is a big-time move. Unbelievable.
And I'll tell you what, these are important. The free throws are important.
That's right. You want to go in the locker room with the momentum on your side. And if ROCORI can just finish out this 35 strong, it'll be a big boost coming out the second half.
ROCORI with a 7-point lead, 8-point lead. ROCORI by 8. 30 seconds remain in the half. Reeves with the ball. Press applied by ROCORI. Decker with the ball to Gowdy. Back to Reeves. Reeves over the 10-second line. We're down to 19 seconds. Monticello to go for one shot. Gowdy with the ball. ROCORI in the 2-1-2. ROCORI giving Monticello fits the first half in the full court press. Gowdy with the ball over to Homestead. Homestead in traffic to Decker. Decker travels.
ROCORI's got 2.3 left here. They're going to try to get it on court and throw up a prayer.
Monticello definitely in trouble here in the first half. What was a big lead for Monticello has turned down to ROCORI. ROCORI's ball, Crone inbounds down to Donnie. Off a Monticello player and out of bounds. ROCORI about 30 feet closer to the basket. 1.9 seconds remain in the half. Schmitz, one dribble, puts her up. Oh, short off the rim. 1.5 for the ROCORI Spartans.
The Spartans just run off the court. The fans are going crazy. I'll tell you what, Dickie, them Spartans got some confidence in the second quarter. I think they were down by 8 starting the second quarter, finish her off by 8, so they must have outscored them by about 16 points.
We're at the half. It's ROCORI 33, Monticello 25. ROCORI drumline under the direction of Mr. Dick Roush gets a standing ovation here at capacity crowd from Hallenbeck Hall. We're at the half. It's ROCORI 33, Monticello 25. We'll be back for the second half in 1 minute. Back for the second half here. I'm Dickie V. I'll be calling the play-by-play along with Little Lee for the second half. Some halftime stats in the scoring department for ROCORI. Danny Honda leads the Spartans with 10 points, followed by Crone with 8. Kenny Meyer with 7. Van Neville with 4. Eric Schmitz with 1 3-pointer. And Jeff Donne with 1 free throw. Gives them 33 points for the half. Monticello was led by Dusty Decker with 7, Prisabilla with 6, Gowdy with 3, Reeves with 3, Sam Johnson 4, and McGuire 2 for a total of 25 points. ROCORI outscoring Monticello 21-7 in the second quarter to take the 8-point halftime lead. ROCORI 13 out of 20 from the floor in the first half, shooting 65%. Monticello 9 out of 20, shooting 45%. From beyond the arc, ROCORI was 3 for 4 for 75%. Monticello 3 of 8 for 37.5%. In the rebounding department, Monticello holds a 12-8 advantage in rebounding. Fouls, personal fouls, ROCORI with 7 the first half, Monticello with 8. We are ready for the second half of play in this quarterfinal game from Hallenbeck Hall. I'll tell you what there, Lee. Big key here to the second half is to get Prisabilla to pick up that 4th personal.
That's right, and I think what these first couple minutes here in the second half here is going to be key. If ROCORI can just hold their lead or pull ahead, or if Monticello closes that gap, that's going to be the key to this game.
Danny Hondo picking up the early foul. That's Danny's 3rd foul. That hurts the Spartans. Danny Hondo just playing a little too aggressive here. Foul was called on Hondo. That's his 3rd. It's going to bring Donne into the game to replace Hondo. Here comes Prisabilla. He takes her to the hole. Should have been an offensive foul called. No foul. Prisabilla banks it home. 33-27. ROCORI by 6. Schmitz with the ball. The floor general over to Hondo to Meyer. Meyer to Crone. Crone down to Hondo, turn around from 12.
He shot that right over Dusty, and it was a big high arc on that to hit that shot.
ROCORI putting on a show here for 6,000 people. Win or lose, nobody will go home disappointed in ROCORI this evening. Inside to Prisabilla, he's doubled up, puts it up, and dunks it. They will go to him as much as they can. Meyer with the ball, ROCORI by 6. Over to Schmitz, to Crone, to Hondo. Back to Crone. Crone takes her to the dish, lays it off to Van Neville, puts it up. Yes! Foul is called. It's on Prisabilla, and that's his 4th.
Bring him down.
He will sit down, and that is just what we got done talking about, Lee. We wanted that 4th foul. We got it.
That's right. I'm sure down in the locker room, Bobby said, go right to Prisabilla. He's going to try to take over the game, and that's just what Van Neville did. Crone drove the middle of the paint, dished it over to Vinny. Vinny just went up with it. Prisabilla slid over, didn't use his head, and got his 4th.
Van Neville to go to the line. McGuire comes in to replace Prisabilla. First one by Van Neville is no good. Second one, no good by Van Neville. Rebound down to McGuire. Here come the Magic. Gowdy with the ball, guarded by Schmitz. Inside to McGuire. McGuire turns around on Van Neville. No good, hard off the glass. Rebound comes down. Out of bounds, goes over to Monticello.
Well, that looked like Vinny almost picked up a foul there going after that basket, the rebound there.
We got a break on that one.
Yeah, I think that's what it looked like, Dickie.
Decker to inbound to McGuire, back out to Gowdy at the point to Reeves. Reeves one dribble, back to Decker, back to Reeves. Reeves takes it into the paint, puts it up, banks it off the glass, no good. Rebound comes back down to the Magic. McGuire with the ball, back out to Gowdy. ROCORI unable to get their hands on that rebound. Decker to Gowdy, over to Decker. Inside to McGuire, underneath to Johnson, he's hammered. Jeff Donne gets him. Danny Honda with 3 personal fouls will come back into the game.
It kind of looks like ROCORI's on offense is attacking just a little bit too hard. They see Philabella's out of there, and they're driving to the basket.
I think they're too anxious here. I think they just got to go through their regular game plan, and they'll be okay.
Just relax a little bit. That's right, Dickie, and run their offense, and it'll come because Philabella's out of there, and that's a big part of the Monticello's offense.
Johnson missing the first free throw. First one, second one is up and in. 35-30. ROCORI leads by 5. Schmitz with the ball. Foul is called on number 40, Reeves. Reeves gets a hand in there against Schmitz. That's Reeves' first personal, second team foul. It's going to be Donne to inbound. Hits her back to Rick. Schmitty over the 10-second line. Over to Crone. Crone on the far wing. Over to Meyer. Meyer for 3, puts it up. No, it's short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to the Magic.
That would have been a big bucket there. Now ROCORI's got to stop so Monticello don't close the gap.
Tell you what, now's the time. Prisabella's out of the game. We've got... With Prisabella being out of the game, we have to take advantage of this. But Prisabella is coming back into the ballgame.
Yeah, Bob's, I think, is going to call a timeout here and talk about it. And I can't believe they're going to bring Prisabella back in now already.
We have a timeout on the floor. ROCORI calls a timeout. 5:44 remain here in the third. It's ROCORI 35 and Monticello 30.
Dickie, I think what Monticello is saying is, you know, if you lose, you go home, and their whole team is kind of centered around Prisabella. You know, they got to bring him in now and just hope he can last, you know, as long as he can, and keep him into the ball game till the end.
ROCORI back out on the floor. Monticello to inbound. Decker. It's tipped on the inbound. Crone picks it up. Turnover, Magic. Here come the Spartans. Crone's going to take her to the dish. All right, puts it up. Goaltending on Prisabella.
Mr. Prisabella's having a tough game tonight.
Crone with the bucket. Eric Schmitz giving a little talk there to Prisabella on the way down court. Gowdy with the ball. Prisabella, the player of the year this year in the state of Minnesota. He takes her to the hoop. The dunk is no good. He goes for the dunk. No good. Meyer with the ball.
I think Prisabella got away with it again. The refs are just going to let him play.
Handel with the ball. Over to Meyer. Meyer takes it into the paint, puts it up at the free throw line. It's short. Rebound, Crone. Crone puts it up. No good. Rebound, Donne. No good. Tipped out of bounds. ROCORI.
ROCORI just got to shoot the ball because Prisabella can't take a chance of trying to block it. If he does, there's going to be a foul on the play, and he'll be out the rest of the game.
I think what you got to do is get him to leave his feet. I think that's what ROCORI is looking for, is some fakes inside with their offense. Get Prisabilla to leave his feet to pick up that fifth person.
That's right, Dickie. I think you hit it right on the head there.
Meyer with the ball, back to Schmitz at the point. Over to Krohn. 37-30, ROCORI by 7. To Krohn, back to Schmitz. To Donne. Donne from 16 puts it up and short. Rebound down to McGuire. Gowdy with the ball, inside to Prisabilla. Prisabilla puts it up for the dunk. Little trash talking under there, Prisabilla on Donne. Van Neville back into the ball game, replacing Donne. Donne picked up his 4th foul.
I think the Spartans just got to run their offense. As time is on their side, and just get some good shots.
Prisabilla hits the free throw. It's a 4-point game. Schmitz with the ball. Into Danny Hondel. Danny led the Spartans in the first half with 10. Puts it up. It's blocked by Prisabilla. Krohn back with the ball. To Gowdy. Little scramble on the floor. Monticello regains possession. Down to Prisabilla. He takes her to the dish, but he travels. Double dribble.
Prisabilla is trying to take over the ball game on both ends of the court. It's awful risky, but so far he's been able to do it.
Schmitz over the 10-second line. Takes her to the hole all the way, dishes it off to Van Neville. Van Neville puts it up. They're going to call Vinny for the offensive foul. Poor call. Coach Brink upset. The fans are upset. Everybody booing. They'll let the big Minnesota boy play as long as he wants.
That's right. Right now, you know, he's the number 1 recruit in the state here, and right now they're just leaving him do anything he wants.
Decker with the ball to Gowdy into Prisabilla. Prisabilla, couple moves inside. Nice move. Puts it up and in. Hondo with the ball. ROCORI by 2. 37-35. 3:25 remain. Van Neville up, no good, out of bounds.
Again, Prisabilla over the back. ROCORI is just not getting the call because he's the number 1 player in the state, and they don't want to sit him down.
That's exactly right there, Little Lee. Both officials are scared to give Prisabilla his 5th foul. For 4 fouls, he's playing too aggressive inside. He should have been out of the game minutes ago. Inside, Prisabilla with the ball. He puts her up from 10. No good. Rebound to Meyer. ROCORI been stuck on 37 here for quite some time. Schmitz with the ball. Guarded by Jeff Gowdy. Over to Krohn. Krohn looking for Van Neville. Nice turnaround. Nice move by Van Neville. Inside, blocked by Prisabilla. Down to Sam Johnson. Johnson takes her to the hole, backs out, finds Prisabilla inside, back to Johnson. He puts it up and in. Meyer for 3. It's short. Rebound Dan Hondo. Hondo puts it up. No foul called. Back out to Meyer to Schmitz. Schmitz in the lane. Back out to Meyer. The game is getting out of hand. The referees have lost control of this.
Yeah, they're just protecting Prisabilla. Ain't that right, Mr. Putz?
Schmitz with the ball to Krohn. To Van Neville for 10. He hits her. Van Neville heading the 10-footer. ROCORI by 2.
That was a big bucket by ROCORI. Now they hope they get a big stop here. You know they're going to go right to Prisabilla again.
1:42 remain here in the third. Johnson with the ball down to Prisabilla. Prisabilla takes her inside. Nice dish underneath. Turnover. Meyer to Schmitz. Schmitty's going to go all the way, full bore, all the way down. Lays it up. He's fouled.
ROCORI went off on a fast break, beating Monticello back. Schmitty had a wide open lane to the basket, so he'll be shooting two.
Prisabilla to come out to take a rest along with Gowdy. Homestead into the ball game. McGuire into the ball game and Reeves into the ball game for Monticello. Donnie on the bench for ROCORI with 4 personals. Eric Schmitz to go to the line to shoot 2. First one by Eric is up and in. Those are very important.
Yeah, and Eric's a good free throw shooter too, so that's what you want.
Second one also good by Eric. ROCORI by 4. Reeves to inbound to Homestead. I'm sure Prisabilla will sit out till the end of the quarter. He'll start the fourth. Gowdy with the ball to Homestead to Reeves. Down to Reeves. To Gowdy for 3. He hits it. We've got a ball game here.
Yeah.
I hope it don't go into overtime because I couldn't take an overtime session. What a game by both teams. Van Neville to Meyer. To Handel underneath. Danny puts it up hard off the glass and in.
Yeah, that was a big power move by Danny. He stopped about 3 feet from the bucket, got his feet on himself, and went up hard.
One shot. 28 seconds remain here in the quarter. Monticello to work for one shot. They have outscored ROCORI this quarter. ROCORI, with an 8-point halftime lead, has seen the lead shrink to 3. Gowdy with the ball. 10 seconds remain here in the third. Decker with the ball. Decker fakes, goes inside. Crone gets a hand in there to Homestead underneath. They hold him. We're at the end of 3. It's ROCORI 43 and Monticello 40. Monticello outscoring ROCORI 15-10 in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think what happened there was ROCORI started going right at Prisabilla, and the officials wasn't going to call him off for his 5th foul, and kind of got Monticello back in it.
Prisabilla back in for Monticello along with Decker, Johnson, Reeves, and Gowdy. The Spartans will go with their starting 5 of Crone, Schmitz, Van Neville, Meyer, and Dan Handel. Schmitz with the ball on the inbound to start the last and final quarter of a great quarterfinal game from Hallenbeck Hall. I'm Dickie V along with Little Lee, bringing you the fourth quarter from Hallenbeck. Schmitz with the ball. To Crone. Crone looking inside to Van Neville. Crone takes her to the hoop against Prisabilla. Van Neville puts it up. No good. Short. Crone gets the ball. He's hammered. Puts it up and in. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. ROCORI by 5.
It's a battle under the boards, and ROCORI's just hitting them hard right now because they ain't going to call nothing down there.
Gowdy with the ball inside to Prisabilla. Turn around. The big 7-footer lays it up and in. Joel Prisabilla held to 6 points in the first half, is making up for it here in the second half. Crone with the ball to Hondel. Hondel turn around, it's short. Rebound to Prisabilla. Here comes Gowdy. Monticello could tie here with a three-pointer. Johnson inside, over the outstretched hands of Prisabilla and out of bounds. Turnover, Monty.
That was some nice defense by Vinny. He started fronting him there, and he had to throw it high enough that Prisabilla couldn't get it either.
Monticello averaging 61 points per game throughout the year. They're stuck at 42. ROCORI doing a good job on defense again. Hondel inside, puts the ball up. Prisabilla with the block. Gowdy with the ball. Inside to Prisabilla. Ball goes out of bounds, off Prisabilla's foot. ROCORI's ball. McGuire back into the ball game for Monticello, replacing Sam Johnson.
Both teams had some crucial possessions here, and neither team did anything with them, so we're still tied at 42-45. No one's taking the advantage.
ROCORI with the three-point lead, 45-42. Schmitz with the ball, doing a nice job of ball handling over to Crone. Crone looking inside, finds Meyer cutting through the lane. Inside to Van Neville. Van Neville against Prisabilla. Nice move, fadeaway, and that would have been a great. Nice move by Mike Van Neville. Twisted and turned on his pivot foot. The shot was short, but I'll tell you what, Mike Van Neville is not being intimidated by Joel Prisabilla.
That's right, Prisabilla probably gets all the press, but I'll tell you today, Vinny's playing up with him. He's probably not scoring as many points, but I'll tell you what, he's doing a great job on defense. And holding his own on the offensive end.
Jam-packed Hallenbeck Hall. Some of the people here I talked to at halftime said they haven't seen a crowd like this since the Sartell New London game here 2 years ago, when Sartell got hammered by New London in the region final.
Yeah, Dickie, it's pretty much standing room only. I tell you, the bleachers are packed all around the upper deck. There's people standing. They pulled out extra bleachers. It's a full house. You're right, Dickie, and everybody's getting their money's worth no matter who wins. That's just too bad someone's got to go home.
You're exactly right. Everybody's goal is to get down to that Civic Center, and only one of these great teams can go, but whoever it may be, I'm sure they will definitely carry their part into the state tournament.
I'll tell you, ROCORI's trying their hardest to try to get Prisabilla out of there, and right now the refs ain't calling anything, so.
Schmitz with the ball on the inbound. Back to Crone. 5:36 remain in the ball game. Back to Schmitz. To Van Neville. Van Neville from 17. No good. Looked like it was going to be good. Little long. Rebound comes down to Monticello. Monticello can tie the game with a three-pointer here. Schmitty with the guarding Gowdy over to Decker. Decker fakes. Crone's on him. Inside to Prisabilla against Van Neville. Prisabilla pushes his way through to get the bucket off the glass. Nice move by Prisabilla.
You can tell Monticello just said, hey, if we're going to get to the down to the cities, Prisabilla is going to take us down there. They're just riding him right now.
Meyer with the ball. ROCORI with a 1-point lead. They've seen the 8-point halftime lead evaporate. Schmitz to the hole, puts it up. Goaltending on Prisabilla once again.
That was a big bucket for the Spartans.
ROCORI by 3 once again. Decker to inbound on the far side. Underneath the ROCORI basket. Finds number 35, Chad Quill.
Should be a nice stop here, Dickie.
Over to Decker. Decker held in check the second half. Over to Jeff Gowdy. Over to Quill. Quill takes it to the hoop. To Prisabilla. Prisabilla inside, puts it up in traffic. No good. Rebound. Foul called on ROCORI. I believe it's on Van Neville. Mike Van Neville, I believe that's his third personal, 6-team foul. Monticello to inbound underneath their basket.
Next foul, Monticello is going to be shooting 1-1.
Inside, Prisabilla takes her to the hole. He's doubled up underneath, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Prisabilla once again. Loose ball underneath. Monticello, Quill, no good, blocked. Foul is going to be called.
Everything's going Monticello's way, and it seems like ROCORI just can't get a call. It's the 7th foul on ROCORI, 1-1 the rest of the way for Monticello, and that could hurt the Spartans.
Foul is on number 11, Eric Schmitz. That's his second, team 7th. So from here on out, Monticello will shoot a 1-1. Reeves into the ballgame, replacing Decker. And Gowdy, Brian Gowdy, into the ballgame, replacing his brother, Jeff. Number 35, Quill at the line to shoot. First one, no good. Rebound to Crone. Here come the Spartans. Big possession right here.
That's right, Dickie. Bob's telling him, settle down, run your offense, run your offense. Good shot. There's only 3:57 left.
ROCORI could go up here by 6 with a 3. Hondel with the ball, finds Crone. Over to Schmitz. To Crone. ROCORI being very patient here. Trying to get some good looks at the basket. Over to Hondel. Almost taken away to Meyer. Back to Crone. Some of the cutters going through the lane are open. ROCORI really trying to work the clock. I mean, some cutters are open going through the lane, but ROCORI just being patient. Kicks the ball out, works it around, good ball reversal, and wants the word on that clock.
Yeah, the clock's on our side right now. We just want to kind of run her down. We do got the lead, so run the offense. Wait till you get a good-looking shot and get the ball to one of our shooters.
Schmitz with the ball out in the point into Crone. McGuire all over Crone. Hondel with the ball. Hondel's going to take it in, puts it up. No good. He gets his own rebound. It's blocked. Inside. Decker with the ball to Gowdy. 2:52 remain here in the game. Timeout, Monticello. They want to talk things over. This one's going to go down to the wire, no doubt about it.
That's right. This is a big possession for Monticello here. There's 2:47 left in the game. They want to score here because they know ROCORI is going to run their offense and not take a shot.
Back to the ball game here. Reeves to inbound on the far side, finds Prisabilla. Joel's going to take it in, stops, looks. He finds McGuire underneath. McGuire puts it up, no good. Prisabilla with the board and the dunk. Schmitz with the ball for ROCORI. Over to Crone. Crone's going to take her to the dish. to Van Neville. Van Neville puts it up, blocked. Blocked by Prisabilla, one of very many tonight. Monticello could take the lead here with the basket. Prisabilla down low, puts it up, no good. Fouls on McGuire, number 50.
Monticello pretty much said if we're going to win this game, we're going to put the balls in the hands of Prisabilla, and they're just trying to get him down low. He ain't looking to pass the ball. He just wants a good shot with about 5 feet from the bucket.
Jeff Donnie into the ball game. Replacing Van Neville. Johnson into the ball game, replacing McGuire for Monticello. Big possession here for the Spartans. Schmitz with the ball. Reeves putting pressure on Schmitz. To Crone. Crone's going to take it in to Hondel. Hondel puts it up from 10. Rim roller. Crone, no good. Rebound. Picked up by Monticello. 1:37 remain in the game. Underneath, Prisabilla goes in, lays it up, no good, gets his own rebound underneath. Jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Monticello, I believe. Timeout on the floor, 1:30 remain. ROCORI 47, Monticello 46. Van Neville to report back in for the Spartans.
Intimidated by that big guy or what it is, but he wants to shoot. Is 53 a shooter? 52. Who's that? I was wondering if he was intimidated or if he just wasn't a shooter.
Monticello to inbound. We're getting down to the end. Everybody on their feet. All 6,000 people on their feet. Probably for the next minute and 30 seconds. Reeves back out to Gowdy at the point. Inside to Prisabilla. Prisabilla, one bounce, two bounce. Over to Reeves. Reeves puts it up from 10. No good. Rebound, Prisabilla with authority. Puts it up for the dunk. Monticello with a 1-point lead. Foul is called on Reeves on the inbound. Monticello now with the 1-point lead. Schmitz with the ball. 1:13 remain in the game. Very big possession for ROCORI. Crone takes it in, puts it up. Nice turnaround, no good. Rebound, Prisabilla. .55 seconds remain. Monticello by 1. Gowdy with the ball. Out to Decker. Decker guarded by Crone. Decker takes it in. The foul is called on Crone. That's Crone's first personal of the game. It's going to send Decker to the line. Timeout, ROCORI. Everybody on their feet at Hallenbeck Hall. 48.3 seconds remain in the ball game. The winner will advance to the semifinals of the state tournament, while the loser is finished for the season. The winner of tonight's game will play Thursday evening at 7 o'clock at the River Center Arena, formerly the St. Paul Civic Center. This Thursday evening, they will meet the winner of Faribault or St. Thomas Academy. So once again, the winner will be in action Thursday evening at 7 p.m. at the St. Paul Civic Center. The loser will be eliminated from further play. 48.3 remain. ROCORI only scoring 4 points so far. 4 points so far this quarter. Becker at the line to shoot. First one is in. Second one by Becker is in. Monticello by 3. We need a 3 here to tie. Schmitz with the ball. 40 seconds remain. Over to Meyer. Back to Schmitz. We're down to 35. Inside to Van Neville. Back out to Krohn. To Meyer. 22 seconds remain. Kenny takes it in. Foul is going to be called.
Corey will get the ball out of bounds. Monticello only's got 5.
Fouls on number 35, Chad Quill. That's his second. McGuire. And number 40, Reeves, back into the ballgame for Monticello. Timeout on the floor. 19 seconds remain. It's Monticello 50, ROCORI 47. .2 seconds remain. Here in the game. Krohn to inbound. Back to Kenny Meyer. Over to Handel. Danny takes a look at the clock. He's going to put up the 3. Nope. Back to Meyer. Down to 12 seconds. Kenny for 3. It's going to be short. Out of bounds. Monticello wants to talk it over. Timeout. 8.5 seconds remain. It's Monticello 50, ROCORI 47. Monticello to inbound under the ROCORI basket. 8.5 seconds remain in the contest. Johnson will inbound. Monticello timeout. They have problems inbounding. Monticello fans chanting, "Where is Sparby? Where is Sparby?" Referring back to a couple of years ago when Kip single-handedly beat the Monticello team. Foul called on ROCORI, 5.9 seconds left. Kip Sparby lit it up for 38 points against Monticello in a quarterfinal game 2 years ago. So the Monticello fans chanting, "Where is Sparby?" ROCORI down by 3. Some cheap shots thrown in there by the Monticello. Decker at the line to shoot 1 and 1. 5.9 remain. That'll do it. Monticello will go to the semifinal round. ROCORI will end its season at 22 and 4. Decker hits the second. Down to Schmitz. Schmitz from half court. At top of the key, puts it up. No good. And that'll do it here from Hallenbeck Hall. What a game it was. I'll tell you what, guys. Our seniors, what a great job, what a great show they put on. Nothing to be ashamed about. Even though it was a loss, their season is over. I'll tell you what, ROCORI fans will remember this team for many years to come.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you hate to see a loser in a game like this, but someone's got to go home. The Spartans gave it a run for it. They couldn't get Prisabella out in the second half. I'll tell you, he picked up his fourth right away in the third quarter. And I don't know, it just looked like the officiating wouldn't put him out. If ROCORI was going to beat him, they were going to have to beat him with Prisabella in there.
Monticello outscoring ROCORI 12-4 in the final quarter, and that was the difference in this ballgame. Nothing to be ashamed about. 6,000 people here saw two fantastic basketball teams go at it here tonight, and both of them laid it on the line. They had nothing to lose and everything to gain. Joe Prisabilla, definitely the difference in this ball game this evening. Starting the third quarter, picked up his fourth personal, and Monticello will move on. That should do it here from Hallenbeck Hall. For Dana Schmitz, we'd like to thank Dana for doing an excellent job on the camera this year. Along with my sidekick, Little Lee, I'm Dickie V. And I personally want to say I had a lot of fun following the Spartans this year. The final score in the quarterfinal game was Monticello 52 and ROCORI 47. Good evening.